His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has addressed the nation today. And here on Sauce and Pepper, we want to look at what this means to us, especially we the youth, and whether this group of political class can really solve the problems, the myriad of problems that faces a country like Ghana. 2 million Ghanaian youth are unemployed. In other jurisdictions, this would have been considered a matter of national security. Now it begs the question, who are the people then building this nation? Because I remember how the previous administration told us and how they touted themselves as, job creators. We know how to fix the economy and threw all numbers at us, the number of jobs they've created. Only to hear this again, 2 million, this is alarming.
Dennis, you are being a hypocrite.
How?
We sat here right on this platform, and we spoke about how the previous government used 70-year-olds, 80-year-olds to rule us or govern this country. And today, youth are unemployed and you are surprised. I'm surprised you are surprised.
No, but
because we had the likes of Osafo Manfo. We had people who were 90 years, 80 years, 70 years heading government institutions.
Wow.
Is that not true?
Well, it is true.
But now to put a figure to it that the unemployed youth in this country, which is a very youthful country, is 2 million, then we have to stand firm because what is coming is more dangerous than we thought. 2 million?
Well, so you see, if you listen to the president's State of the Nation address, well, he had outlined some, measures they intend to employ to curb this. And one of them is the National Apprenticeship Program, 1 million youth code under the coding program and all of that. Now, what we are seeing is already there are youthful initiatives or their policies to develop the youth. So if you are bringing all these initiatives again and saying that, well, because of all these initiatives, you are setting up a ministry, which is the Ministry for Youth Development, so that ministry, their primary focus is going to be the development of the youth. Now, people are saying that what happens to already those institutions that are supposed to take care of, example, if you say 1 million youth to code, an institution like YEA can handle something like that. Now, why would a government want to be directly involved in all of this, training 1 million people directly to curb unemployment?
Because that's where the money is. Easy money, actually.
Oh, how?
Oh, yes. Let's count. From Jida, Maslow, name them. We create them and it is just an avenue for them to loot. So I am not enthused about how the current president wants to solve unemployment. Seriously, if you ask me, I am not enthusiastic about it at all. Because we are just adding on to the already existing corrupt institutions that we created in the name of the youth. Why is it that we, the youthful nation as Ghana, as we currently have it, every intervention that is made for the youth is an avenue for the older folks and the youth alike to come together and loot. I don't even understand why governments would be setting up and this desk and this secretariat to create this. We already have them. Right. But because of politics, he has promised and he has to deliver. We were in this country where governments were directly launching my credit score app, launching Uber-like apps, governments that is supposed to think 5 years, 10 years, ahead. 20 years ahead. But we are here and we are always proud about other countries pushing their entrepreneurs. Look at what Elon Musk is doing. Yeah. Look at what Dangote is doing. Yeah. But in Ghana, you have governments launching my credit score app to be managed by government of Ghana. Are we sick?
So right now, government is saying that now I want to bring out 1 million of my youth who would be developing apps That is the coding.
See,
Once they, so would that not be in line with raising entrepreneurs and billionaires?
Kasa and Frama, like I always say, the thing itself is in the doing. No? You were in this country. They say youth for afforestation, something. The sad part is that you tell us you want to do this. When it's time for you to account, then you are throwing numbers about. How many times in this country last year or in the lead up to the general election when finance minister is giving some number of job creation and vice president is on another platform saying different things because all of you are lying.
You know, one of the things that we cannot take out of, you know, our country or the economy when we are building is the energy sector.
Yeah.
Which, like, it affects every Ghanaian, a well-meaning Ghanaian. And, you know, when the energy sector is facing financial challenges, like the president mentioned, now we understand that the whole sector is in debt of 70 billion. How can we come out of something like that? 70 billion Ghana cedis. We are owing that sector. How can a sector like that function?
The energy sector there is an albatross on every government's neck. Because let me understand why electricity company of Ghana will buy power in dollars but will take CD equivalent as what we are paying to them. There will definitely be some gap.
Right.
But if you're a government and you want to be transparent, you want to do good by the people, the little monies we send to you, how are you accounting for it?
Right.
How can a state institution like ECG have over 90 bank accounts? If not for corruption and dubious things, why should one institution, government institution?
So in the State of the Nation address, the president mentioned that they are going to come up with a system which is a single system for revenue collection. That would keep corruption
until it is done. Like I'm saying right now, I don't know who to trust again.
But the president
is
like
saying you're in a relationship and trust is broken. Okay. I don't trust anybody. Seriously. We can talk. The speech is written for them. Even if they write it themselves, they are just coming to read. Right now, we are marking who reads speech better. We are not marking who is doing the good job.
Wow.
It is I will do.
You know, he mentioned that when they were in government, they created buffers, created vehicles like ESLA, sinking funds, you know, and all of that. But when they came, they only came to find $64,000 in the dollar account, and then about 100 and something CDs in the CD account. That was what was left for them. Now, if you are coming into power with this minimum, you know, revenue, some would say that then tell us the truth that you are also only coming to maintain the poor standards or maybe even go lower? Or do you think that in that same vein, the minimum resources you have, you will still pull the magic wand and do something now unexpected?
It's becoming like it's beginning to sound like a broken record. We have this thing every election cycle. When Atamils them took over, they said Kufuor didn't do anything. Well, maybe Mahama took over from the same party person. But even that, we had people in Mahama chapter 1 that were trying to demonize Atamils. We had people like that, just trying to say that he didn't do anything. When Akufo-Addo came, he tried to demonize. We know every election cycle, whether 4 years, 8 years, the previous person will never do good in the current one. Let's take it. Mahama will be done and gone. And if it switches to another party, you'll be here and you hear the things they will say. We know these things. That is why we kick them out. It is beginning to sound annoying to me that we are drumming home. Yes, it is good for us to know where we are as a nation, right? But all these things you are saying, Charlie, we've had bigger scandals. So you are not now coming to tell us, we know that the country is like low negative.
Okay.
Saying. Ekosi is saying, what are you going to do about it? Because we don't want a period will come where we are demanding accountability and you tell me that they left me nothing. They left you nothing, saying you have appointees going to work. We know MDs are taking 70,000 plus 84,000 allowance, entertainment, all of them, they will take. Don't come and give us excuses, because they won't say that because of what we are going through, they are going to cut their salaries. Okay. They are still going to take them.
Okay.
It is only in Ghana that when you get an appointment, your family members are happy for you because you are going to steal. Wow. Yes.
Which shouldn't be the case.
Which shouldn't be the case. In other jurisdictions, when you are given appointments, you are rather going to bring trouble to your family because they are going to calculate every move, everything you do. You have some lenses following.
So even some family members will even advise you not to take the job.
Yes, but here
it's actually a testimony.
Even in the reset mode, they give you a point and you are happy. Because 70K with that, whether you work or you don't work, it will hit your account.
So in that same reset mode, in the State of the Nation address, the president mentioned that the people involved in the NSS scandal, he has directed that they be declared wanted, their assets frozen till they clear themselves. I mean, this should give us some sense of, hope that corruption would be seen, to be fought.
It's part of the optics.
Oh, so to you it's just optics?
Oh, it's part of the optics.
And that we would not see...
You've not seen the previous executive director trying to justify the ghost names and everything. But we are practicing democracy. You are innocent until proven guilty. What if they have documents to prove that they did no wrong? Like I keep saying, the end justifies the means. Declaring people wanted, there is now like a fashion. It's like something that we love to say, fugitive, this, wanted, nonsense. Bring the person, try the person. When Akufo-Addo and Bawumia took over, I thought all the members in Mahama Chapter 1 were going to jail. Opening 8 years, it was inconclusive. Atuforcing, and you think I should trust this one? Politicians, when after everything, they will go and sit down. Somebody will buy forms for the other person in another party to go to law school. I should trust them.
You know what? I do agree that it's a political class. It's an industry. So yes, because me too, in the movie industry, I have people we relate with, even though we share different opinions and ideas. I do believe that. But in that same vein, I believe that maybe not all of them, but there is this awakening and realization from the political class that no, now it's not business as usual, because Ghanaians have woken up and smelling the coffee. So it's not business as usual. And on that basis, I want to believe that this group of political class that are coming up or that have taken this mandate will be able to deliver. What do you make?
I don't trust anybody. You are not listening to me.
So for you, this political class
until I see results, tangible results. I don't trust any political class.
We will do.
If for anything, haven't you seen during the vetting of this new appointees, how they keep telling you about businesses they've done, how they went to the same schools together, and you think they'll jail them? Even when we jail them, do they go to the prison you and I will go to if we fought the law?
Why? Which prison would they go to? Which prison would they?
I don't know.
Maybe if they have to go to Isawom, they'll go to Isawom.
The Isawom, everybody sleeps in the same place.
Well, I don't know that.
It's alleged. I don't know, but I'm just saying that if you want example, look at how they refer to themselves and how long their friendships have lasted and all of that. I'm just saying that it's the optics thing. They need to still build or maintain credibility, which is the current government. But for the previous one, they will paint them black to the point where even when the current government is not delivering, you will forget and still blame the old one, because the old one blamed Mahama all the 8 years they spent in power.
I don't think that's
where a president is reading a speech and is bringing in Mahama instead of Muhammad. That's where we got to.
But if you look at, we will be looking at Mahama's 60 days in office right on this show, right? Well, so just keep your eye on this Sauce and Pepper. When that show is ready, you'll be the first to know. But look at it. So far, the man in office right now, so far, some of the decisions he has taken, it doesn't give you any sense of hope that this man means business and that it's not going to be business as usual. His
Me,
Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
I'm seeing somebody who wants to leave a legacy.
Okay.
But I am not confident with what I see, especially when he's addressing some of the challenges he has come to meet. I am not getting that hope because we all know the food is smelling bad.
Right.
We know
Yeah.
it's smelling bad. But the moment you took the lid off, your facial expression and everything is like, oh, and as a leader, it's not speaking well for me. Like,
Okay.
I am seeing a leader who is trying to tell you that the thing will be bad, oh, not the thing will be bad, but I don't know, say it be this bad. And so what? Leaders are supposed to fix problems.
Yeah, but in the same sona, he said he will fix it. He made a bold declaration.
That is where I'm not getting.
He's going to fix it.
That is where I'm not getting that hope from. If you put him side by side with other leaders I know, they will tell you the thing will be ready next week. There will be no haircut, but there's haircuts coming. That is what I'm not seeing.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I think at this time we should leave it to the audience to tell us, how do you feel about this sona? Does it give you hope? Does it give you the sense that Ghana is bouncing back? Or to you is just another rhetoric from a political class? Let us know in the comment section. And whilst you're doing that, don't forget to recommend this video to a brother, a sister, a loved one, and always make sure that you do something you are proud of. Until we come your way next time, be a great citizen. We are.